Hello, this is the second video because there was some internet connectivity problem. So I welcome you for this open webinar, which was started on 1st of May and ending up today with some fruitful messages and reflection given by the scholarly people all around the world, and especially from different universities, professors, dean, heads, vice chancellors. They have come forward to give their reflections on open learning and evaluation, a challenge and opportunities for teachers in during this COVID-19 pandemic. So in my second video, I just want to give you the reflection given by the Dr. Aarti Srivastava. She is the associate professor in NUPA, and she had sent the clip, the audio clip, which could not be uploaded on the Facebook due to some reasons I could not manage to. So she told that education is from cradle to grave. There is a need to upskill, there is a need to upgrade your knowledge, and there is need to be develop some readiness among the learners to learn. She mentioned about the self-discipline among the learners. She says that students should go for the online courses on FedEx, Coursera, Swayam, and get the certificate of new courses, which may be very helpful for them in the new job. She said that keep abreast with the change. She says the network opens the doors for wide and varied variety of the courses. She said that it should not be restricted to the traditional courses, which are going to be obsolete or becoming obsolete. The students should go forward with the new job opportunities and related courses for their learning. And then we had the views, a wonderful view from the registrar of university, Dr. Vaishali Dhingra. She is the joint registrar from TMU University Moradabad. She told that though the online learning is very good, but some psychological touch, the sociological touch is missing from that online learning, and basically for the young children. So she emphasized that the children should and the teachers should take care of the responses and the feedback also to whom she is teaching online. It should not be just the delivery of the lecture or the content. There should be some problem solving and some feedback providing during this online learning. She further emphasized that we should use G Suite, Google Hangouts, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, Skype. For the these are some of the platforms which could be used for online learning. She further emphasized about the MOOCs and OERs, and she further gave the importance of the social media, that is WhatsApp, YouTube, and YouTube Live, Facebook Live. And then we had Dr. Nupur Chatterjee from Meerut College, Meerut. She's from chemistry department. Thank you so much, ma'am, for reflecting her views. She says that there should be a training before putting them into that particular situation. The training should be given for the teachers and the learners both, because none of them are fully acquainted with those skills of using online learning, and they are not well acquainted with those technological skills. So the first and foremost importance is to train those teachers for those situations, and just develop the skills, technological ICT skills in them, so that they can best use these skills in their online learning. Even students should be given up training before they've been put into that situation. And the similar thing came from Mr. Naren Singh. He is a social reformer. He is the district forest officer. He says that students should be and teachers should be trained before they've been sent for their new situation, new teaching mode, new pedagogy. And then we come to a very good saying of Mr. Jitendra Kumar Singh, Assistant Professor, Education Department, Hindu College. He described that किसी देश की सबलता जिंदा रहने में नहीं और ना ही सबसे बुद्धिमान रहने में है, बल्कि परिवर्तन के प्रति सबसे अधिक सार्थक प्रतिक्रिया में है, जिसके समायोजन का आधार शिक्षा होती है. This quote was given from Mahatma Gandhi, and Mr. Jitendra Singh has given and quoted this and started his reflection with these viewpoint. He has given a very good picture of that online learning, and thank you so much, Mr. Jiten. Then we have the reflections from Dr. Ravindra Singh, Principal, Gita School of Education, Karhans, Panipat, and he said that we should adopt the technology. Adopt means we should adopt it, अपनाने लगे. Adapt it means we should just change or mold ourselves, our skills as per the technological skills. That will be the adaptation. He further said that when asked the parents, when we asked the parents to how you think about the lockdown for them and for their students, the teachers, many of the teachers responded the same question I put in my WhatsApp group on my Facebook page, and most of the parents were satisfied with online learning, and they were not in a hurry to send their children to the schools or the colleges. They wanted to maintain that safety guards or the social distancing for their children till that coronavirus fear is gone. So they are not in a hurry of sending the students or lockdown to be taken off. And we had reflection from Professor Manoj Saxena, School of Education, Central University of Himachal Pradesh, Dharamshala. He told us that we had the phases of lockdown. We have that the schools teaching was suspended from 16th of March, and 22nd we had the Janta curfew. Our Prime Minister prepared us slowly and mentally to embrace that lockdown situation. So 22nd was the Janta curfew. Then we were facing that first lockdown on 24th of March, and then we had the second lockdown, and now we are having the third lockdown. So he was very clear in his reflection that in the initial phase we were not comfortable with the ICT skills, we were not ready, our mindset was not ready to take those online learning process, but slowly and gradually the teachers adopted it and using it regularly and making this teaching learning process more fruitful and successful. Even a student has started learning through this mode and accepting it by heart. Thank you so much, Professor Manoj Saxena. We had the reflection from Professor Rashmi Bharadwaj from Indraprasth University. She says that math cannot be taught online because it requires the solvation of that equations or problem. So she said without working on the blackboard or the whiteboard we cannot go, we have the equations, the numericals, so that cannot be taught effectively on those online modes. But she said that we can develop that mathematical concept, we can remove the fear of that maths among the learners during this COVID period. So she said the quizzes, the competitions, the mental math competitions should be organized rather than giving the course or content in maths, and because she is the maths professor, and she said that if you want to build the confidence among the children, these fun-loving things should be brainstorming. Processes should be taken on the online so that students take that maths concept easy and comfortable. They accommodate those knowledge and imbibe that learning. And then we have the Professor Aradhana Gupta. She is the head and dean in history department from CCS University. She says that online learning, just transferring or transforming or translating the content material online is okay, but the teacher should be there to give them a path, to give them a right direction. Without teaching, aimless, without guidance of the teachers, the student will not be able to just explore the right content in a right manner out of those the bundles of knowledge on that particular topic. So teachers' guidance is a must. Then she said mental and physical health is most important during this COVID time rather than the education. Then she said that more creative writing, more research papers should be given so that they can utilize their time. They can utilize their time and make their efforts to do some creative writing. This will help in developing their personality. And then Dr. Prerna Sharma from BMLG Ghaziabad said that there are good opportunities through online learning, but there are the challenges before the teachers and the learners. That is the most important challenge is the internet connectivity. The poor broadband, the poor internet connectivity mars the whole enthusiasm of the teachers and the learners when they are sitting on an online situation. She said we should opt the alternative mode, that is email, WhatsApp, which can be used as and when the internet is available and student can learn from those materials. She further says that flexibility and creativity are the keys of the success of this online learning. Amar Jyoti Shahid Mangal Pandey Degree College said that अचानक आए इस संकट का शारीरिक मानसिक स्वास्थ्य पर भी प्रभाव पड़ रहा है, पर ऑनलाइन लर्निंग आज की आवश्यकता है. हमें जो विद्यार्थी मेंटली स्ट्रेस्ड हैं, हमें उनको काउंसलिंग देने की आवश्यकता है. बच्चों की समस्याओं का समाधान देने की आवश्यकता है. केवल कंटेंट प्रभावित करने से कुछ नहीं होगा. वो जब भी प्रभावशाली हो सकेंगे जब बच्चे उनको अपने खुले दिल से, खुले मन से अपनाने के लिए तैयार होंगे. उसके लिए उन्हें एक प्रॉपर काउंसलिंग बहुत आवश्यक है. तो टीचर अपने कोर्सेज को देने से पहले काउंसलिंग सेशन ज़रूर करें, जिससे कि बच्चे उस कंटेंट को रिटेन कर सकें और इन्वॉल्व कर सकें. Then we have Dr. Renu Sharma, Associate Professor from Haryana. She said a very good thing that earlier we had the chalk and talk method model of teaching. Now it has been changed to TikTok method of teaching. TikTok means, she says, we should be familiar with the camera and the microphone, and for the camera we should be curious about our appearance and the facial expressions, and microphone for better deliberation of the lectures with their voice quality, with pause, their pronunciation, to make it more effective. And she says that the attendance is increasing in the classes, so we should be encouraged for the online teaching. Thank you so much.